If she can't, have her call GreatRiverArts and we'll discuss it with her then.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Greetings.
Oh, yeah. Can I see a copy of that again?
Sure. You just have one?
This clause right here,
Yes.
you just told that girl something that's totally false. This clause is nowhere in the official rules. And I was not told anything about this, but you have allowed certain artisans to know about this.
This was in the rules.
No, it's not.
It got emailed to every artist and you were allowed to respond.
That didn't get emailed.
Yes, it did. This
That
entire
clause is not in there in any.
I will pull that email up. All I did was add a signature block.
This part about conflicting schedules and going ahead the day before and all
It
that.
wasn't online when you asked to be an artist, but it was when I emailed it to you.
Right, and don't your official rules state that somebody who's going to participate in this contest had to be approved and signed up by the 25th?
I didn't see that. We've had 3 cancels.
That's what the deadline says. It's the 25th to register. You just registered 2 people, or one, to fill in for somebody at the Morrison County Record.
Yes, well, she probably won't win. Let her have fun.
They didn't register. They didn't meet the deadline by the 25th.
Competition. Thank you for that.
Right, but you just gave her an official non-participant some chalk.
How can I help you? Would you like to register? But thank you for bringing that to my attention.
You can register me. Yes, I'm number 30.
Excellent.
And in that you gave somebody who is not officially part of the contest one of these, I'm going to expect to get the same thing they were given.
You are. Here you are. Actually, you can have more. You can have this and this.
Okay.
And this.
Perfect.
Because that is what we have. Because we don't have what came in this.
But I'm not signing your waiver.
You don't have to sign the waiver then. But you will not be, when the judges go around, all they'll see is your number. Like that girl I told you to come write words.
Right. But you do realize that the rules you have violate the First Amendment. You're aware of that, correct?
Why?
Why?
Well, you can do whatever you want.
Should I explain to you?
Why? Why is it for a contest? You can do whatever you want on the sidewalk.
But should I explain to you why?
Yes, why?
Am I officially part of the contest or not?
You can be. You just don't put words because we have a city ordinance and I can't put logos on there.
Right.
That is how it's going to work.
That violates the Constitution. It will not pass muster. And also you have given, the City Council gave unfettered discretion to business owners for a public sidewalk. Will not pass muster. Will not pass scrutiny.
Would you like to do a sidewalk today?
Yeah, I intend to.
Well, I have a line.
However,
and I
want you, who have been sworn to uphold the Constitution,
have I?
While you were in the military, yes, you had to be in the Guards. Okay?
Really? Well, I'm retired now.
Okay, I understand that. But as one of the sponsors, the city's officially tied to this.
Right. Your
salary, this is billed as a tourism event. Your salary is tied to the city.
Sure.
This is officially on the city website as a city event. Been passed by the City Council.
Put it on their website.
It is.
Wow.
In fact, it's right here as well.
That is not the city website. That's the website for the Visitors Bureau.
But you're officially connected to the city.
I am.
And it's on the city website.
Non-profit organization.
Right. But
I'm also at the WallerHouse.
But the city collects the sales tax dollars that fund your salary.
I would love for you to bring this up to them at a city council meeting or something else.
I don't need to.
Do you want to do it? Yes or no?
It can only be fun if it's fair for all, which it hasn't been already. And before I leave, I would like to ask him to show me this waiver signed by Jake over here, because he was in here way early this morning and he already chalked. And I'd like to see the waiver that those 3 girls got before they chalked yesterday.
They knew what it said. It got emailed to everyone.
No, they had to sign it before they were given the tools.
Will you sign it? And then according to their schedule.
That's different than what you told me, Chris.
This is for the prize. That's all this is.
Right, and they haven't signed it.
We need to be done here because
they haven't signed it. Did Jake really sign a waiver, that form, or not?
I wasn't privy to the entire conversation that Jake's had.
He registered with you. He told me he registered with you.
He did it online. That's all he did.
Right.
There was no waiver to sign online.
Well, exactly, because all you have
So he's over there chalking and he's not officially registered.
Correct. He's not.
Because he didn't sign it.
I don't even have my chalk.
But he's chalking right now.
He can chalk with his own chalk. It's a public sidewalk. Anybody can chalk any time of the day.
He was given chalk that you gave to Boncho's yesterday.
he can come over and sign for this waiver.
But he hasn't been in here.
Well, then he will, or he won't be a part of the competition.
Supposedly the chalk had to be given before that was signed.
I ran
and you
out of
told me in an
chalk.
email that
I ran out of
no
chalk.
chalk could be given unless a person signed that.
Agreed to sign it too. I mean, when people are out of town and they came last night, what am I supposed to do?
Why didn't you tell me yesterday that I could
didn't
come
have
in
any
last
chalk.
night?
You surely could.
But why didn't you tell me that? I sent you
don't have any
numerous
chalk to
emails.
give you. You had this document in your email. You chose not to read it.
No, that
Yes.
document's not in email
This document
anywhere.
without a signature is exactly the same as I
No,
emailed
it's not.
to you. I will look.
No, it's not.
Okay, are you checking in? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to BNN and you do what you guys discussed. That is totally on you and BNN. Would you like to give me your home mailing address? Yes or no?
Yeah, you can have it.
Go ahead.
807
Yes.
1st Street Southeast.
Would you like to be around at 7 o'clock tonight?
I don't know if I can be.
So that-
Depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay. And do you understand how this works, People's Choice Awards?
Yeah, but I'll take one of those.
Okay?
But I should show you this. You gave me this. I don't know what that was for.
I don't know. Someone just put this on my desk.
You gave me that.
Oh, yeah. I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm sitting right here. Okay? So you are checked in. You got a participation ribbon.
So do we get, the artisans
Person
get to
gets
vote?
one.
Okay.
Every person gets one. And if strangers want to know what's going on, it's on the bottom of the flyer. Look right here in the purple. They come over here and they can get 1 3 vote card. So you can't give 100 cards to one person. Do you have any questions on what is?
I'll take one of those. I don't have one of those.
That was in email, but it hasn't changed since we pushed.
Okay, did your daughter who's chalking out here, an official contestant, did she sign the waiver?
Of course she did, and I signed as her parent underneath. If you're under 18, it's not a legal signature.
Well, was that done
I
since
just
10
did.
o'clock?
She waited in line.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
But the only thing is, she started chalking before the waiver was
She
signed.
didn't have any chalk. I have no chalk to give it. Anyone can do whatever. It's a public.
She had chalk at 9
My
o'clock this
chalk.
morning.
I
when
bought it for her at a store.
Right, right.
I happen to
But
be
she
her
didn't
mother.
sign that waiver till
Because
before
I
she
told her
started chalking.
She's not going to wait. Could you just?
What's this? I'm number 30.
It says number 9 on this.
Oh, yesterday in an email you told me I was 30.
It's number 9. We had to adjust. We had cancellations.
All right.
Nobody got numbers till today, so that's how it goes.
So, can those people that were given the slot of Lee Boyles in front of the Morrison County Record,
Just let them go.
they can't win because they didn't register in time?
Good call.
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
You can chalk just like everyone else.
Well, I just, it's all about being fair. You're going to have a contest, it has to be fair.
I've had so many cancels, but you really did make this very difficult for less than 30 days plan for just a good idea to see if it
Why did I make it difficult?
Because you asked questions more than everyone else asked questions, but you asked them 17 times.
I wasn't getting answers to any of the questions I asked.
Weekends. I answered you kindly on my telephone because I have email on my.
In the official rules that we were given at the beginning, and I have all of those,
It was a registration.
no words authorized was never in there.
You are correct, but
But now it's in those rules.
Don't forget, we have a city ordinance. Okay, thank you, city. That's what I said.
City ordinance doesn't state any of that
I
either.
can't have words. I can't have swear words.
But the
I can't
city
have
ordinance
profanity.
7.14 does not state anything about
I don't want to break a rule.
content
Could you let
or
someone else
words.
register, please?
But you're bringing up the city, the
They
sidewalk
are the
rule,
ones who gave me permission. I
Right.
want not to break a rule.
but the sidewalk
Is public
restriction normally, every other day, does not include anything about words.
just for the game, for the contest. If you
So
don't
the
wanna
city,
do it,
the city
the
told
city
you
said no.
to
The
change
city
that
said-
rule?
No, they did not. But I wanted to, as the lead in this, working with Great River Arts. I did not want anyone to write Little Falls and have a loon. What I wanted was just a picture, like they did in other chalk contests around Minnesota. So either choose to do what you want to do and enjoy your day, or suffer and be hot and hate today. I mean, that is your choice.
Well, I'm choosing to use words
Please do.
because it's my constitutional
You
right,
and I told
as
you
well
you
as
should
everybody
really do.
here. If anybody signs the chalk, their art piece, they've now violated your rules.
All they have to do is not choose to win. One person's going to win out of 37. It's not like
Well,
we're all.
one thing you should
I
be
want
explaining to
win.
everybody
I
here
need
that
you to
if
move
they
to the
sign
side
their
now.
piece, they violated the
Next.
rules because their name is a word.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Have a great day.
Yep.